Hey everyone, and welcome back to Art Without Rules. We are now in part 4 of The Forgotten Vessel, my oil painting inspired by an old fishing boat I photographed in a quiet bay in Cyprus. In the last episode, we added the surrounding details, barrels, planks, and a weathered chair that brought more life and story to the scene. Today, we will be finishing the foreground and finally beginning the part that I have been most looking forward to, painting the water. I will walk you through the process, share my thoughts as I go, and of course, stay true to my instinctive no-rules approach to painting. Let's keep building this world together, one brushstroke at a time. It's actually kind of cold today, so I have got my hoodie on to stay warm while painting. As always, I'm starting by laying down a base color. I find it really helps to block in the area first before slowly building up the details on top. For most of this painting, I'm using this hard edge flat brush, and honestly, I have been really impressed with it. It lets me paint very thin, precise lines, which is super helpful in this piece because there are a lot of straight edges and structural elements. It's become one of my go-to brushes for this kind of work. It really helped bring everything together. Now, I'm starting to add some details to the ground, using small darker dots and lines to imitate rubble, debris, and variety when seen from a distance. It's a subtle effect, but it really helps break up large flat areas and makes the surface feel more natural and lived in. I'm also playing around with some color variations just to keep things more visually interesting and make the foreground feel a bit more dynamic and real. are finally getting to the water, which I have really been looking forward to. First, I am laying down the base colors. Where the sun hits the water, it has a soft light blue tone, reflecting the sky, and in the areas that are in shadow, the water shifts into a deep green. These will be the two main base colors I'm working with. Later, I will start blending them together using thin white lines to show where the sunlight sparkles on the surface. I'm also keeping in mind the reflections and shadows from the boat and the buildings in the background. They will play a big role in how the water feels in the finished piece. Thanks so much for watching and sticking with me through this part of the journey. If you like the video, please consider subscribing. In the next episode, we will be painting the background buildings and boats and finally finishing the entire painting. It's all coming together and I can't wait to share the final touches with you. See you in the next one.